there, my name's Dr. Erica Volk and I'm a naturopathic doctor in Kelowna, British Columbia. I would like to take some time to just talk a little bit about the difference between a food sensitivity and a food allergy. So basically a food allergy example would be something like a peanut allergy, where you eat a peanut and you immediately have a reaction. It could be throat swelling, could be a rash, could be something really severe like anaphylaxis. That's what we call an allergy. So it's immediate, it's very easy to identify that when you eat this thing, you have this reaction. That's a food allergy. And we can usually test this through a molecule called an IgE reaction. So if you're going to get blood work for allergies, often it's going to include an IgE type of food molecule. You can also do skin scratch testing for allergy testing. That will identify usually an allergy, an IgE type reaction, where they put a little bit of the substance on your skin and then watch for a reaction. If you have a reaction within a matter of minutes, that's considered a positive allergy to that substance. So that's one thing. And then we also have sensitivities. So you've probably heard that everybody now has food sensitivities, and everybody and their dog can't eat gluten anymore, and everybody can't eat dairy anymore. So these are more food sensitivities. You can get food sensitivity testing done in a variety of ways. It's done through blood testing panels. There are lots of panels all over North America, different fancy labs that will test these things. Usually a good food sensitivity panel will include anywhere from 90 to 200 different foods at a time that they will actually check for a reaction. Now, these reactions tend to be delayed. So it could be anywhere from an hour after eating that food to even a couple days later. And the symptoms are usually a little bit more vague. So something like digestive disturbance. You might get stomach pain, gas, bloating, diarrhea, even constipation. You can have nausea, you can have headaches, brain fog, skin rashes might appear. So these really strange reactions, sometimes they're hard to pinpoint or identify as related to a food because of the time delay. So food sensitivity testing can help us turn these things up, especially when people have chronic symptoms and they don't really know why. The thing with food sensitivities though is just because a person is diagnosed with food sensitivities, it doesn't have to end there. Often food sensitivities are secondary to other issues going on. So if a person has imbalance in gut bacteria, for example, that can lead to food sensitivities. Certain food sensitivities can be a little bit more just how you're built. For example, with dairy, many of us as we get older stop producing the lactase enzyme, which is useful for breaking down lactose sugar in dairy products. So it's not uncommon to see a lot of us develop a little bit of a dairy sensitivity as we get older, as we're not able to break that sugar from the dairy down as well. So we tend to get gassy, bloaty, diarrhea, that kind of thing. Even that though, there are ways of improving the gut health so that we can even squeeze out just a little bit more lactase enzyme. So my whole thing here is just to counsel people that if you have been diagnosed with food sensitivities, that's great. It's a great place to start to remove those offending foods. But it doesn't have to stop there, and just because you've been diagnosed with a food sensitivity doesn't mean you just have to live with it forever. There are actually underlying factors that can cause that food sensitivity in the first place. The same is true for allergies. Even if a person is diagnosed with food allergies, there are therapies now available that can help you desensitize to that allergy. So that's all I wanted to say, just a little bit of a difference. One thing I didn't mention was that, in case you're into the science around it all, when we have a food sensitivity instead of a food allergy, the type of reaction there is called an IgG reaction. So it's a little bit of a different kind of an immune response, and it's handled differently in terms of treatment and our approach than an allergy. So that's it. If you have any other questions about food sensitivities, food allergies, give me a shout. That's it for now. Enjoy the day. Bye-bye.